Hey, it's Kendall and this is 90 Church. Before we start, if you haven't done so already, please follow us on Facebook or subscribe our YouTube channel so you can catch the next episode. We are almost finished with our Here's Hope study. We've been going through the book of 1 Thessalonians. Today we're in 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 8, which goes like this. But let us who live in the light be clear-headed, protected by the armor of faith and love, and wearing as our helmet the confidence of our salvation. So I want to look at that last phrase, wearing as our helmet the confidence of salvation. What does this mean? Is Paul talking about some kind of headgear for Jesus followers? Well, no, of course not. He's reminding us that we are in a spiritual battle and therefore we must arm ourselves spiritually. And one of the most important pieces of our spiritual armor is the helmet that he calls the confidence of our salvation. Now, the word that he uses, the original Greek word for confidence, it means certain hope. All right, certain hope. In other words, Paul's saying, when we surrender our lives to Jesus, we have the assurance that without a shadow of a doubt, we are his. We are right. We are restored and reconciled and made new. We find this all over Scripture, but let me give you my favorite place. This is Luke 23, verse 42. This is the thief on the cross next to Jesus being crucified as a result of his crimes. Okay, so he's dying next to Jesus. Verse 42 says, Then he said, Jesus, remember me when you come into your kingdom. Which, of course, is another way to say, Jesus, I actually believe that you are who you claim to be. So remember me when you come in your kingdom. To which Jesus replies, well, it's too bad you didn't come to me sooner so you could clean up your life, right? No, that's not what Jesus says. Actually, he says, I assure you, today you will be with me in paradise. Thief's on the cross. Today you'll be with me in paradise. Paradise question. What did the thief do to get into paradise? Nothing. Nothing except surrender his sin-filled, broken, crime-ridden life that at that very moment he was losing. He could do nothing to prove his sincerity. There's no way that he could actually follow Jesus with his life because it was almost over. And yet, Jesus says, I promise you today, you will live with me. And folks, this is the hope. This is the confident assurance that we have through Jesus. And I'll tell you what, when you live with that confident assurance, when you really get it, it changes the way you see the world. It dramatically transforms your perspective. And you move from trying really, really hard to being filled with gratitude. And guess what? That will protect you. It will keep you from swallowing lies, from getting distracted, from falling asleep spiritually. Through Jesus, our hope is secure. We'll talk to you soon.